Hi, and welcome to GoogleTrack. In Step 1, we're going to make spreadsheets of our students. So you're going to log into ISIS and go into your first class. When you're in your first class, you're going to hit the third icon. It's the one next to the arrow called Execute Reports. You will change the toggle to TXT and then select Class List. After you select Class List, you will wait for it to generate the report until you get a message at the bottom of your screen that looks like this, and it asks you what you want to do with it, and you want to select Open. So I'll come and I will select Open. After I select Open, it brings me to a notepad document with all of the information that I could ever possibly want about my students. Now, I only have one student in my class, but yours, when you do this, you will have an entire list of all of your students. You really don't need to worry about anything that's on this page. We're just going to copy it and we'll get it into a form that you can do something with. So what I'm going to do is highlight everything that's on my page by depressing the Control key, CTRL, and typing the A key while that Control key is depressed. Now I'm going to repeat the process and copy it. So I depress the Control key, leave it down, and tap the letter C. You can't see anything happen, but trust me, it's been done. It's copied. My next step is to open Excel. So I minimized that notepad, I opened Excel, and I put my cursor in the very first cell, and to paste, I hold the Control key down and tap the V for Victor key. Control V. And I have all of that information pasted. But most of it I don't need. The only column I really need is the student ID column, which is column G. So I'm going to go and highlight column A through F. And then I hit the Home tab and I go to the Cells group, Delete Sheet Columns. I also don't need columns B through Q. So I go and I highlight all of those columns. To highlight, I make sure that I'm highlighting the letters B through Q. And again, in the Cells group, Delete Sheet Columns. So now I'm left with just my student ID numbers for this particular class. So now what I need to do is save the file. So I'm going to save it, and you should probably save yours by the period number on your H drive. Because this isn't real data, I'm going to go ahead and save mine on my desktop, but that is not a legal thing to do. So I'm going to save it as period 4. And because I've already saved this once like that, it'll ask me if I want to replace it, and I do. So now I've saved my file. At this point, what I would like for you to do is we will end the video, and I would like for you to repeat this process for each class that you teach in ISIS. So you will save, if you teach 5 classes, you will end up with 5 Excel spreadsheets for this year. So go ahead and complete that process before going to Step 2.